Welcome. And the question today from Well Doug is, after you die, you have to choose a single spot on Earth, where your spirit will be locked in place, and forced to observe for the next 1 million years. What's the most interesting location you'd choose? Hi, this is Derek. I just put the Drama Llama, Fred, back in his llama pen, so that I can do this quick video for you with some of the stuff that Fred found on Reddit earlier today. If this is your first time watching our videos, help me out by watching to the end, and then giving me some feedback in the comment area below. I do respond to every single one, so don't be shy. And if you want more of these videos daily, don't forget to like and subscribe, with notifications turned on for this channel. Oh boy, let's get ready for some drama. 2 + 2 = cats answered with Red Rocks Amphitheater. While humans are alive, it'll be glorious, and it'll be beautiful after 2. Browns fan 760 answered with the Yellowstone caldera. Might as well watch a supervolcano erupt. For this one, I'd choose a point in the air above and a bit away from it, so you can see the whole thing in one big view, along with the landscape recovering. I'd also ask for whatever the spirit world equivalent of good optics would be, so you can zoom in on stuff from up there. Edit. I'm getting grief for being in the air, and not on the surface. I think there's wiggle room for this still being considered on Earth, as long as it's within the atmosphere. People who've flown in airplanes aren't considered to have left the Earth, right? So why's this different? My choice as well. And before it explodes you, hopefully, get a good serene nature vibe to chill out in. Investigative Resource answered with Oxford University. It would be a bit like haunting Hogwarts. Plus, plenty of interesting people have gone there, might be some other cool ghosts to hang out with. It survived this long, so it would probably survive for several more centuries. The Bodleian Library would be amazing. I would have to make sure I had enough corporeal form to read the books. Only when other people are the ones turning the pages. Imagine the frustration of waiting 100 years for someone to open that book you're wanting to read, only for them to return it after reading 5 pages. Alex7DX answered with Antarctica. So I can get some effing sleep. Pianist Perfect answered with I hate the idea of this so much. This sounds like hell. I'll probably go to the ocean somewhere, and just watch the horrific monsters we have down there, going about their business half the time. And spend the rest of it, mentally clocked out, and going into some kind of vampire sleep. Because I want no part of this afterlife. Just going to blink every few thousand years, go, oh a jellyfish. And then I'm out again. What you described would still be hell, because theoretically, the afterlife would be infinite. Even if you woke up every 100 million years, it would be hell, because there are infinite 100 million year intervals. I'm getting a panic attack just thinking about this. Asperger McMuffin answered with my room. The true answer. Every username is taken answered with North Sentinel Island, as I think it would be cool to see what they actually do, and how the future might change them. Edit. Thanks for all the upvotes. And to those who say, it will probably be flooded by rising sea levels. The center of the island is around 122 meters, 400 feet, high. So there is a low chance of them being wiped out, and at least 20 meters of sea rise, before they are even affected by any flooding. That design guy answered with darn, this is like the first original question I've seen in new. Maybe, I'd choose Times Square. It would be super interesting to see what's left of New York in 1 million years. I reckon, it will be totally abandoned, and everything will be shut down for some reason. Underpantswear answered with the bottom of the ocean. Assuming I'd be able to see since I'm a spirit. It'd be cool to finally know what the F is going on down there. I think that would be a great idea, as long as we could see. I'd join you. There's gotta be some absolutely insane things we haven't discovered yet down there. Proud Finish answered with Maybe the White House? I'd love to listen to private conversations and feel like I'm part of something. The initial centuries are exciting, but what about the remaining 1 million years? Probably get turned into a museum at some point, as America joins the Earth Union. Then in a million years, some rich trillionaire who made his wealth from asteroid mining would buy it as a flex. Then his descendants would start using it as a party house. Then, it would be abandoned and forgotten, as the humans have settled all over the solar system. Then, some kid throwing rocks would stumble upon the rundown building and start exploring it in awe. He'll open the main door to the presidential office, and OP's ghost would finally have some company. And then we'll scream, "Come back," as the kid runs away in horror. Disastrous Purpose 8 answered with gas station bathroom. Scary spirits in gas station bathrooms are already the reason people piss on the floor and run away. Don't contribute to the effing problem. Havocentures answered with Mount Everest. The current tallest place on Earth would take a while for it to flatten and be submerged by water. Get to watch the changing landscape and climate, and watching human evolution with the occasional visitor. That would be serene and beautiful and interesting. Loud Walnut 29 answered with IKEA. To see if anyone finds the exit. Legend says, the meatballs are made out of the people who never found the exit. Snuggy08 answered with I would pick the main observation deck of the Grand Canyon. At first, you would see tons of people coming and going each day. After a while, the over-evolved apes would stop coming, and you'd see geological time start to do its magic. Love this. I'd love to see the Colorado continue to shape the canyon. It's only getting deeper with time. Gore8884 answered with I don't think people are gonna be around for another million. But maybe Tokyo. It'd be cool to watch it turn into a pretty forest over time. I always say we won't be around a million years, because even if we don't kill ourselves, we would evolve into something else by that point. The species is only 300k years old now. Sucrose Addict answered with Amazon forest. I would like to make sure that nobody destroys it. Like a tree spirit. AJB is here answered with Can I smell things? If so, outside a bread factory. Fax Dweller Cat answered with Somewhere in Egypt. Being a relatively narrow connection between two seas and two continents. It's bound to have some interesting societal event in the next million years. Heck, not just societal, but geological as well. It's where the Arabia Plate pulls away from the Africa Plate. Fear and Loathing answered with Cat Island in Japan. I would watch cats slowly evolve to opposable thumbs and take over the world. We'd become their slaves and continue to do all the stuff for them we already do. M17SST answered with Really hard choice because of the way empires rise and fall. I think maybe Istanbul, as it's lasted so long already. And is the gateway between Europe and Asia. Maybe, specifically, the Hagia Sophia. As it's a beautiful building, and has already seen so much change in its status. The WAPA answered with International Space Station. NMD and Neurotoxicity answered with Buckingham Palace. You mean seeing the Queen for the next million years? Maybe you become friends over time. Mongoose answered with That sounds horrific. I don't want to keep doing things after I die. Life is enough work already with things to remember, and watch, and listen, and learn. I picked the very bottom of some kind of non-famous underwater fissure, where there is no light. F all sound, humans don't really care about sending James Cameron down to annoy me. And I can peacefully shut off. Well, there you have it. A perfectly great question answered by a bunch of fine and honorable citizens. Help support this channel by smashing the like and subscribe buttons. And hit that silly little bell as well to ensure you get the latest videos as they come out. Fred is always finding stuff for me to post regularly. So this is Derek signing off. Thanks for watching. Good grief, it sounds like Fred is out of his pen again. I think he found more drama for me to share with you. See you soon.